Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. Y'all, can y'all believe that we almost had 300 subscribers? Like, I'm actually in disbelief. Not my last video, but the video before my last video, the review, the Kiara Sky review, y'all, that did numbers. I'm so excited. Like, share this video, like, comment. Let's get to 300 subscribers by the end of April. Hopefully we could do it. I believe in y'all. But anywho, let's jump right into the video. All right, so from the title of the video, y'all already know that we are doing a deep yellow French. My client, she didn't want the regular like the low wide French. She wanted it a bit longer, and she wanted the nude to come up a bit longer, and she wants the yellow to be down the sides just a bit more than usual. So I pretty much just placed my first bead right at the where the nail tip and the natural nail meets, and I start to form the point exactly where my brush is at, and I just start to form that into my desired shape, and I bring it and I pull it down to the length that I want it, and then my second bead goes closer to the cuticle. And you guys want to make sure every single time you're doing this, you're pointing the fingers downwards so that the bead flows down. You don't want it to flood the cuticles. You don't want to cause lifting, and you don't want this part to be like where the cuticle area is. That part does not need to be thick at all. That's how you get that flush look. If you want that really nice flush look around the nails, you don't want that part to be thick at all. The thickest part of the nail should be the apex, and the apex is usually right where the nail tip and the natural nail meet. So that's normally where my thickest part of the nail is. And yeah, I'm just taking my time. I'm forming this. I'm using Valentino Glamorous Nude, I believe. And honestly, you have like about a minute and a half to work with their powders. And I used it with the Glam and Glitz monomer. So yeah, you have about a minute and a half to work with this. So just take your time. If you don't feel comfortable freeballing this, you can click the link down in my description bar below, and you can purchase the French cutters if you want. But I really do recommend learning how to like freeball this. Like, you will save a lot of time, I promise you. Y'all, I also wanted to add, y'all, doing any type of French set, whether that be like a deep French, a low French, a V French, whatever, anything that requires like a color blocking technique, y'all, that stuff is so time consuming. So if you know somebody's about to do a French, like, put some time in between your appointments just in case, because sometimes you do make mistakes and you gotta go back. So just put your like at least 20 minutes in between appointments just to be safe. Like, color blocking is not easy. It comes with practice. That's why I'm saying, like, really take your time when you're doing this type of stuff. Like, notice how I placed her hand down. I'm looking out, making sure everything's the same length. It's not completely perfect at this stage, but because I am going to file this into shape, that's why you want there to be like kind of a ridge. That's why I'm pushing on the sides of the acrylic, because I want there to be like a ledge, so that way my file could have something to grip onto, because if that's not there, you're gonna struggle later on. And yeah, by the way, I didn't cut her. I think she's like a biter or something, I don't remember, but yeah. So yeah. So yeah, this is the part I was talking about where when I was pushing my brush against the acrylic, I created a ledge. So basically it's like you're using the tips as forms. Think about it like that. I'm creating a almond shape on the tip, and I'm using the tips as forms. So you want that ledge to be there so that way your file has something to grip on. So if you were to do this flat, your file was not gonna have anything to file. There's been times where I've done it really flat and I've accidentally filed the actual tip away, and I had to like put a form when I need to like rebuild it, and that is so annoying. So yeah, you really want there to be like a ledge so that way you are able to like shape and mold that almond nail into the perfect almond. Yeah, so that way when you apply your whatever color it is that you're going to be applying on top of this and you file it away later on, it is so crisp. That's what you want. So hopefully that makes sense, because sometimes I'll be terrible at explaining things, but I probably should have wrote this down. But yeah. So now after filing the almond nails, you could say, I'm going to be placing my client's desired color. She chose this beautiful light color. This is actually a custom blend. It was, I believe, I used the Valentino from their pastel collection. I used the yellow one and not polished blondette Monet. I believe that's what it's called. I'm going to have everything in the description box down below. But I mixed them together and I created this beautiful pastel yellow. Like, this video right now is not even doing it justice. Like, you guys have to keep watching until the end when you see the results. It's so beautiful. But anyways, yeah, so I just applied it, and you could put this over the nude. It doesn't matter because you're gonna end up filing away anyways. Just make sure you're tucking this around the nude properly. And what I mean by tucking, like, you're pushing it up right against the ledge that you created, and you're making sure the yellow is on the side walls. You don't miss a spot, because if you miss a spot, and you want to make sure it's leveled too, because if it's not leveled, I don't know what it is, but when it comes to filing French, it's so easy to create dents and humps. I don't know if I'm tripping, but I'll be having a hard time, but I'll be getting the job done. So you just want to make sure this is leveled properly so that when you file, everything is one and you're not struggling. And it's easy. For some reason, I find that it's easy to like overfile the French. Like, I don't know what it is, but something not right. But anyways, yeah, you just want to make sure you tuck this in properly and it's leveled, and it can definitely go on top of the nude. You don't have to worry about being precise, because you're gonna end up filing it off anyways. my god, guys, please forgive me. Like, when I was recording this, I forgot to turn the camera back on so that I could show you guys how I filed. But honestly, it's the same way that you would file a regular set. You just want to file away the yellow off the nude. You want to get that shape. You want to see the crisp lines and shape it up to the desired shape. And yeah, and this flower part, y'all, please forgive me, it's kind of blurry, but I still wanted to add it in there because you guys can kind of see the motions I'm doing. Don't worry, because I'm going to have a detailed video soon on how I do my flowers, you guys. Like, I personally found easy ways to do this without like making it seem so difficult. So if you want to keep watching, or you can skip through, but please don't do that. LOL. Just keep watching. I don't know, listen to the music, it's a nice vibe or whatever. Yeah, so I'm gonna have a detailed video on how I do my flowers. Actually, it's not as hard as you think. Practice will definitely get you there. It looks absolutely gorgeous. My client loved it, I loved it, and thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share, and please come again. Thank you.